Good morning to you all. I would like to begin by greeting and thanking for the presence of those of you who are participating in this one more Sipid, to the speakers, to the mediators, to all of you who are here in one more Sipid. My dear colleague Nelson Brasil de Oliveira, you have been awarded in the Sipid. This award is called Denis Barbosa, created by you. This award was created by you here at ABIFINA. The header of the award is Intellectual Property and Public Interest. Denis Barbosa, whom the award is named after, that I have the honor to grant you. I wouldn't have much more to say because Denis Barbosa is another person who has given us wonderful examples as a law person, a lawyer, a professor, an educator. I always say that it has been a privilege to us to have him by our side for so many days. And at the same time, thank God, he's always been with us, sharing the same ideas that we have at Abifina, because having him on the other end would be terrible, because he's extremely special, very well respected, and professionally, he is one of the best persons. And it's important to say that about Denis Barbosa, whose name is given to the award. So I would like to make mention to this. By the way, nothing ever could be more propitious than your acting as a professional, as the president of Abifina, than this header of the title of the award, meaning your struggle for years and years in the fight for a patent system that would be and that would allow for innovation to be considered and understood as the most important factor of industrial development. In parallel, that this patent system would not be an impediment to the industrial development of Brazil. This was one of your actions given in the sector, and that thanks to it, today we have a possibility of innovating, of growing and developing all of our companies. We may not forget or lose sight of your other side, which has been always a feature of yours, acting towards or always having as an objective the public interest. In other words, never losing sight that this whole movement that we do around having to do with innovation has as a target our population, that innovation will reach the population through the development of our companies, but that we can have a help in the access to medication. It is the public interest always coming first, together with innovation or together with the interests of the industries and with the public interest, those receiving, those accessing medications. This has always been a feature of yours. And I think that more than I believe, I am sure that the way you led things, the way you acted has always been commended by these two aspects. In other words, innovation without restriction to develop, and at the same time, going back to our population, it is the best example that you could give us. You give us lots of examples, Nelson. Honesty, competence, perseverance, Brazilian character, but always towards the fulfillment of the public interest. I will not go into details because I'm going to go into repeating what everyone says. Yes, it would be lots of pages what I would like to say of what you've done and what you've been to us. More than anything else, these examples that I told you that you gave us is one of the best legacies that we in the industries, pharmaceutical, pharmacochemical industry has given us along these years. Evidently, you've had, and I should not forget to say, the companionship of Martha, your companionship for so many years, whom I am very sure, because I've seen all along these years, she was essential to you, to us, as a good friend that we are. And this is what we admire in you, this dedication of yours to the sector, this love, this professionalism, dedication, nonstop that you've always had. And I would like to thank you at this point for everything you've done to us all along these years. And I would like to take a chance to hand you this trophy. Please accept on behalf of all of us who respect and admire you as a way of saying thank you, of acknowledging you for all those years that you've been with us. Please accept this trophy, Nelson. I just have one more thing to say that they might cut me, but you're not better because you like Botafogo soccer team. If you liked Palmeiras, then I would be no doubt that you would be absolutely perfect. But since you're not, that's your only flaw. Sorry, it was just a joke. Greetings to all here present, and especially to you, my friend Dante. It is an honor to receive this award, even at a distance. We are still indispensable partners, you and I. It's a partnership which has been marked by lots of struggles in defense of the national industry during the elaboration of the intellectual property law. This award was created to pay tribute to Denis Borges Barbosa, a brilliant thinker, a man who studied the law of intellectual property. We were against the single paragraph of Article 40 of this law. Denis, dear friend, he was an artist. He loved music. He was a single personality in many senses during the elaboration of the patent law in Brazil. We fought together against Article 40, single paragraph, because we believed it harmed the competition law and therefore the national industry. Even if the stock of patent requests is over, we will always have the shadow of this provision halting progress and the concession of new patent rights. This topic has not been finished. Sipid this year, the 11th Sipid, is leaning over the theme, having as an objective to make the system, the intellectual property system, more fair in Brazil. I would like to close my words by thanking, acknowledging all my colleagues at ABIFINA It's very important and supported by the great team of employees and my staff, whom I admire fully. Virtual hugs to all of you.